What's up, guys? It's Azran, and I know it's been a while, but quite honestly, it just slipped my mind ever since Valiant got eliminated. So, unfortunately, it's a little late, but I finally have the final game, of ULC Season 5. We have the Lotus League, who we lost to, versus the Alliance League. So, the only difference with the finals is that it's a best of four, or not best of four, but first to four, best of seven instead of best of five or first to three. So we could have potentially up to 7 matches this matchup. So we'll see how this goes. So the first matchup is Professor Drix, buddy of mine, versus Alliance Orphis here. And they're both Rocket Water. Drix is running Swift Swim. Orphis is running a little bit of a bulkier with like Endgame Greninja and Gyarados. So we'll see how this works. Drix leads off with Seismitoad, Orphis leads off with Toxapex. Stealth Rocks goes up, Toxic comes out onto the Seismitoad. Toxapex used Baneful Bunker. Baneful Bunker. Interesting. So Toxapex, being the crafty bastard it is, can eat anything. It just goes first to recover, stalling out the Seismitoad a little bit more. I don't think he's going to protect, because that would be just a dumb play. So he goes out into Greninja here. And now scouting for what kind of Greninja it is, he's going to go into his own Greninja for the Dark Pulse. If he Gunk Shot there, that Greninja would probably be in pieces. Now this Greninja, Hydro Pumps as well. Now the question is, does this Greninja have extra sensory? The Dawn play would have gone into Greninja. Oh, but it's electric, so good thing he didn't go into Greninja. Nice, and I mean, obviously good mid-ground play. But like going into Polion now. Orphis gets up his own rocks. Drix's Manaphy is in. He Rain Dances, the Roar comes out. Azu decides to pop its ugly head. He goes straight for the Waterfall here. I mean, probably his best play because he has Waterfall play rough. Unfortunately, Orphis gets the Scald Burn on the Azu, so that's a dead Azu. But Waterfall is still going to do big damage. This is probably Bandit. So now Tapu Fini comes out to defog these rocks away. Or Calm Mind, which is totally viable considering the Azu's like practically dead. And, the Fini just walls. So he knocks it out with a Moonblast. And nothing can OHKO the Fini. So something's taking damage. And it looks like it's going to be the Pelipper, because that did laughable damage. This Tapu Fini is a monster, so I hope your Greninja has Gunk Shot, or else you have lost the game. HP Electric is going to do, once again, laughable damage, and then this Greninja is going to bite the dust. Okay, so you may have gotten rid of, the drag. I guess Drix plays to get rid of the Dragon Spammer, but he sacked his Pelipper in the process, so like spamming Dragon Pulse is not going to actually work out too well. So Orphis here doesn't decide to make the Dawn Gyarados play. He just decides to just Toxic and I guess sack his Lantern. Yeah, he's just sacking his Lantern until the Seismitoad dies to the Toxic and the rain ends. So now Greninja comes out. Kingdra is coming out. I think Kingdra can live any one hit. And he does, but he's probably gonna get... No, he doesn't get flinched. Alrighty. So there's still a chance here. There's honestly still a chance depending on what that Manaphy is. Unfortunately, this is Bounce Gyarados. This is the crispy Z move Gyarados. And he decides to go for the bounce here. Does he get parried? No, he doesn't. This Manaphy goes for the Z move. He uses Z Rain Dance. This thing uses Supersonic Sky Strike. I don't know why Drix didn't just attack at least, and then he could have just attacked and won with Kingdra. But now he has to rely on crits. He relied on crits here. Nope. Crit is not going to do it. Yeah, I'm not even surprised Scald didn't even knock him out. So he gets another chance at a crit here, but no crit comes, and that's a GG. That was a very fun game. I feel like if... No, yeah, Z Rain Dance was the play. Well, no, if he attacked, if he D-danced, then he still wouldn't be able to knock out the Manaphy. So he would be able to get 2 hits off. So that's the thing. I don't know if Energy Ball from Manaphy at neutral kills Gyarados. I highly doubt it. So that's probably why he went for Z Rain Dance like he did. So moving on to the next battle. Alliance is up 1-0. Now it's Lotus Solo versus Alliance Kaizen, and Lotus Solo's rocking ground, Kaizen's rocking steel, so he's already got the advantage here, especially with no Celesteela. Let's see how this goes. Let's see. Okay. Alright, here we go. I don't know what the Throner's saying in the chat. So the balloon trend comes out first, which is very risky, because you need that balloon or else you are going to get absolutely throttled by ground. Scald burns the Ferrothorn, nothing too surprising there. I'm going to switch out into the Landorus, get up some Spikeroos. Oh, so this is how it's going to work. Just giant, like massive pressure with spikes. So Solo decides to go for the Focus Blast. Yeah, he's got no switch-ins for Focus Blast. If he could hit a damn Focus Blast, that is the key. That is the key. Just, you know, if he hit that Focus Blast, this would have been a little bit different. And Kaizen smartly predicts the Protect, or predicts Solo to predict his Protect. And now, not only is he wasting Focus Blast, he's also sipping this Landorus away his health, which is the one thing that could, you know, I don't know, one of the most powerful mobs on the team, aside from, like, one of the most important? I don't know, powerful, important, whatever. So, Earthquake comes out from Driller. It does nothing to Hippo. But now Hippo can't do anything to Scizor. Goes for the Bug Bite. When have you seen Bug Bite? I haven't seen Bug Bite in ages. He goes back out of the Driller, lucky for Solo. Kaizen switches out into Heatran here. Goes for the rocks. This Hippo can't touch him because nobody runs Edge. Nobody ever fucking runs Edge. So now Solo goes into Gastro. Heatran misses the Toxic. Unfortunate for the Heatran. He goes for the Toxic now here, and boom. Scald comes out. Breaks the Heatran's balloon, so Excadrill and Lando should have all but won, but I think... So yeah, anyway. Gastrodon Scalds again. Knocks the Heatran to near death percentages. Lotus Solo is going to recover, but in the long run, I don't think it's benefiting him because the Toxic will put him right back where he's at, practically. So, yeah, and even less, actually. Boom, so he's at 48%, and he's going to be like at 20-something when he switches out. Yeah, so he's switching out. He goes into Driller here. He has to Rapid Spin here. Okay, so Kaizen, like, bullet punches here. Actually, he doesn't. He still got this in the bag right here. The Lotus Solo comes out. Bullet punch. Oh, the Garchomp barely lives and is able to knock out the Kaizen with Earthquake. So, fucking Deancy. So this is Balloon Magearna. Like, I mean, I understand now why, okay, Kaizen wins this match, but it's because of this balloon, the double balloon, but nobody runs double balloon. Like, I mean, everything is standard here, I guess. Fair. Yeah, everything is standard here. It's just Skarmory for Celesteela. What am I thinking? So, but why double balloon when you have I guess because it doesn't take hits on the special side as well, so for Landorus and Nidoking. So yeah, as you see here, the Magearna is able to clean up thanks to his being on a balloon, and also thanks to Solo being sacking the drill early to the Scizor, so like he can't even Iron Head flinch it or have a chance to with banned Iron Head. So now Alliance up 2-0, and we can move on to the next battle. Here's our next battle, Alliance Mythical versus Lotus Wincon. So Lotus Wincon leaning back on his trusty stall water. And Mythical, you know, using this team. So if that Tapu Koko has like HP Grass and Nature's Madness, like this game's over. I mean, this game, like Koko throttles the team pretty well as long as he plays around the Lantern correctly. Actually, what am I talking about? Togekiss throttles the team really hard. Air Slash does way too much to Lantern. 22% to a Lantern is way too much fucking damage. But unfortunately, the Air Slash is missed, and now Wincon is able to go for the Toxic, which is very unfortunate for Alliance Mythical. Togekiss luckily has the Heal Bell, and now he's just going to continuously click Toxic here. So he's going to switch out to Clefable. Get the Clefable Toxic, it doesn't matter. Lantern's going to Volt out, probably going to go into Toxapex or Mantine, yeah. We get the rocks up, defog them away, and then 2 new here. Clef's gonna go for its own Toxic, but the Lantern of its own has Heal Bell, so it's not a big deal. He goes into Toxapex here. Primarina comes out. I don't know why Mythical's running a Primarina, but oh, this Primarina you run Psychic, and I didn't even fucking expect that. That does a shitload of Toxapex. Like, an absolute shitload. So, Mythical makes the double into Mantine, which is good, because then this Magearna probably has Volt Switch, so WinCon has to Volt back out into Lantern. Yep, and Mythical had to make that play. WinCon doubles out into Toxapex, you know, eating up the Fleur Cannon from the Magearna. Clefable comes out. If he double T-Ball, that would have been a Dawn play. So Clefable goes for the Toxic too, so now everybody's sharing Toxics. You get a Toxic, and you get a Toxic. If you're not Magearna, Klefki, or Toxapex, you definitely deserve a Toxic. Mantine comes out here. Neither one of them can do too much to each other. Yeah, definitely these two can't really do anything to each other. So the WinCon just decides to just Scald away. Clef decides to soft-boiled. Nice and juicy soft-boileds. Lantern pops out. Coco comes out. Now the Coco is poisoned, unfortunately. So he doesn't have defog on the Togekiss, I guess. Goes for the Nature's Madness on the Lantern, which is actually very nice. But WinCon is able to cure all of his Mons of poison. But now the Lantern is at half. And it's no longer a switch-in. It's no longer a switch-in to Magearna. So Magearna uses Fleur Cannon. You know, weakens it a bit. Weakens the Toxapex a little bit. Swaps out to the Togekiss here. Needs an opportunity to get the Heal Bell off also. So WinCon smartly gets the Lantern in on the Togekiss. Togekiss goes for the Plodinators, and at this point, like, Mythical's like, it's time. It's time to fucking flinch this piece of shit to death. Yeah, he's gonna flinch here. He's gonna go, yep, he's flinching here. I think now what WinCon has to predict when he goes for Heal Bell. So, okay, WinCon predicts it all wrong. So now Mythical is Heal Belled and the Toxapex in, so this is going to do a lot to the Toxapex, and one more Air Slash flinch, and the Toxapex is in death range. So now he either has to sack this or go out into Mantine / Lantern and try to play games. So he's going to go out into Bro here, Slow Bro, just sack him with Slow Bro. He goes for the Plodinators here. Toxic comes out. So, goes for the Air Slash. I think a little bit of misplay, because now it puts the pressure on him to... A little bit of misplay on Mythical's part, I would just say. So Togekiss continues the Air Slash onslaught. However, he misses that time. He goes for the Air Slash here. You know, breaking the Azumarill. You know, flinching it down. Air Slash one more time. So now the Togekiss is low. A little too low for my liking. However, he brings in the Toxapex, so now this is his opportunity. It's his opportunity. That haze was absolutely unnecessary. He should have just gone into Lantern and, like, Volt Switched. Like, absolutely, because then the Togekiss would have died. That was a poor play on WinCon's part. He should have gone into Lantern, forced the Togekiss to either die via Poison or die via Volt Switch, Electric Move. So, now Mythical once again is back at the advantage with the Stallbreaker Togekiss. Smart of him to bring it for WinCon, who loves using this team in, like, tournament. So Clefable gets the rocks up again. WinCon switches out into Toxapex, and Clefable uses Toxic once again. Clefable gets the rocks up again for some fucking reason. I don't know, is he trying to PP stall here? Are we gonna get a PP stall match? He probably just misclicked. So Mythical goes into Primarina. That Scald does laughable damage, and now a Psychic is coming WinCon's way, and he's gonna have to recover stall this, but once a Spadef drop comes out, it's gonna be bad news for WinCon. So Mythical doesn't want to risk it or wait for the poison to wear down his Primarina, so he goes into Magearna, goes for a quick T-Ball, goes for a Scald here. Now he's gotta play games with the Lantern. Nope, no games are played because WinCon could just safely recover. Maybe if he gets Parahacks, that would be bad. However, so this Magearna now goes for the Trick Room. Goes out into Primarina here. This is actually a little bit of a smarter decision, because now the Toxapex is going to be whittled by the time that the Primarina dies of poison, so yeah. So he's going to switch out into Togekiss. He's going to recover here, just burn off the Trick Room turns. Toxapex is gonna skull. This Toxapex is sitting here doing nothing. Gets the juicy nasty plot off. This is a great play by Mythical because it allows him to get this nasty plot off since he's faster, aka slower in Trick Room, and now he is faster as Trick Room ends, so now he can air slash the Toxapex and do 40%. But unfortunately, WinCon breaks through that facade because his Toxapex is just hard body, and now it's a game of haze. But you know what? Mythical needs to air slash sooner, or else, you know, he'll be in range. So now, here's where it gets real. Togekiss gets a nasty plot off. Toxapex recovers. So just more mind games and like. Honestly, if I were Mythical, I would just concentrate for the air slash and taken my 60% chance. So here's one more flinch, and now this should be the game. This should be the game. Yeah. Last hope was to go into Lantern. I guess get a last-ditch effort Toxic off. That's not gonna do anything. I don't know if he's used up all his heal bells. I don't know if he has actually. So Swampert comes out here. Air Slash comes out. Yeah, he's got nothing. I mean, like, cause Toxapex can't beat Clefable 1v1 anyway, so it's really no use. Yeah, Stallbreaker Togekiss doing what it's supposed to do, aka destroy stall, and Mythical played it well. He did not play willy-nilly with it. I mean, sometimes he did, but for the most part, he played it correctly and made sure that it did not die because this thing was the ultimate way for him to win the game. So WinCon has nothing to do but roost in fear or in hope of something happening. So yeah, air slash, air slash, air slash. That's a good game. So now Alliance up 3-0. 3-0. So Lotus is on their heels and they're getting throttled. So we'll see what happens in the next battle. We got Lotus Bitter here using Dragon versus Alliance here. Dragon versus Steel. Dragon versus Steel. Alright, here we go. So let's see how this ends up. Healer leads off with Heatran. Bitter leads off with Hydra. Hydra's going to go for Focus Blast and absolutely eviscerate the Heatran, which means it's 100% specs. So the Jirachi is free to come in and just go for the freest of U-turns. Goes out in a Driller here. Garchomp is the switch in, or sacking the Dragalge because Dragalge can't really hit anything with its Dragon and Poison Stabs, so it's not really that helpful. Dragonite makes a good play and Fire Punches, provided he, predicting the Celesteela. Jirachi once again U-turns, but the rough skin of the Garchomp hits him. Celesteela comes out. Garchomp goes up for the rocks. Celesteela has the HP Ice Tech. Ladies and gentlemen. Jesus fucking Christ. So the Kyurem comes out now. And Healer sacks his Jirachi, which is one form of speed control. Because, like, is it? Or does he have double Scarf? Goes out in the Latios here. Ironhead comes out. And Scarf Latios is able to do a decent chunk to Excadrill. So now Dragonite can come out. No Hydra. So he goes for the Ironhead here. And as a real one, gets the Flamethrower off. Goes into Scizor here, because Bullet Punch should be able to knock out this, whatever. But, thanks to his hard-bodied Dragonite, he can just spam Fire Punch. Bitter can just spam Fire Punch and win the game. The fact that Healer sacked the Heatran made it easy. But we got the Flame Charge on deck, so who knows, this may not be over. Nope, the Kyurem is still faster because it's Scarf. Or that Celesteela is just so fucking slow. Really damn slow. Fusion Bolt comes out, so yeah, he shifts gears here, but now he's in range of D-Knight's E-Speed. Oh shit, he misses the Floor Cannon. So I personally feel like Dragonite's E-Speed would have knocked him out at that range if he has that much speed to outspeed. That's look like Scarf Kyurem. Yeah, Scarf. Is it Scarf Kyurem? Maybe banned. Maybe banned. No. Yeah, that might be banned because it did a lot. It did a fuck ton to Magearna. So who will never know, but Bitter is able to finally get a Lotus on the board. And now the score is 3-1. And unfortunately, in the final battle, there is no replay. There's no replay, but it's Alliance Dethroner versus Lotus Champion Torpid, Champion versus League Founder, and Dethroner wins. Like, it's like, I guess it's Dethroner's like, it's like Hax's like debut in ULC5, I guess. He wanted to make the entrance in the game-winning game, I guess. Oh my goodness. Finish it. Like look at this chat. Like, do it, Deth. Say it. Joe, like something like, got dethroned. Blah, blah, blah. You got my respect. Finish it, dethroner. But one day we all realize our mortality. Oh my god, what the fuck is Dethroner saying? Like, one day we all realize our mortality. So it looks like, let's look from team matchup once again. It was similar to one of the Alliance versus Lotus matchups here, where it was ground versus steel, whereas Lotus solo had ground, but Alliance Dethroner played it to win with Magirna. Once again, never sack your fucking Excadrill, because you need to handle this Magirna's speed. Because like this, if it like what deserves a sacking of Excadrill? Like, what's a threat here? Like, this Magnezone is a threat. Like, maybe Bishop got out of hand, I guess? Yeah, probably Bishop got out of hand. Bishop or Scizor got out of hand, and he had to sack his Excadrill just to one of those two to deal damage to the other. So I guess that's how it worked. The Magirna just won and swept. Yeah. So, and the Magirna got, like, a lot of boosts. It's at ×3 special attack. That's a lot of boosts. And it's not Combine because it doesn't have any Spadef boosts, so that's +4. So yeah, Torpid was like, I guess, winning. He was winning 4-0, and then like the Dethroner just went for game somewhere down the line, and just, yeah. So I guess out of the two, so then if Torpid, okay, so breaking it down with my thought process, if Magirna at the end of the battle is at ×3 special attack, that means it got 4 boosts, which means 4 Pokemon died in front of the damn Magirna, which means before the Magirna was sent out, Lotus Torpid was up 4-0. So now we gotta think back to, what are the 2 Mons that are dead? Like, what are the 2 Mons that are dead? It's like, you would think that the Excadrill is dead, or maybe the Hippo. One of the two, the Hippo or the Excadrill, was already dead out of the 4. So, like, it couldn't have been the Gastrodon, he didn't sack the Gastrodon, but no. Excadrill or Hippo was dead, preventing the Magirna from shooting. Or maybe both of them could have been alive, and, like, the Excadrill isn't banned, but, like, I highly doubt that, because, like, nobody does not run banned anymore on Sandriller, so I guess I'm just trying to give you guys some content. I mean, for those who didn't watch the replay, or it live like me, like, for those of you who didn't watch it, I'm just trying to gain perspective, trying to understand what happened in this battle, based on a fucking screenshot. So, yeah, Alliance is able to take ULC5 and become the champions of ULC for Season 5, and they are able to take it in convincing fashion, 4-1. So, yep, that's all the replays, guys, and that's the end of the ULC for this season. Hope you guys enjoyed, and leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next season. Peace.